Rush events are important events that happen regularly in the Legend of Elements, and they give amazing prizes. But is there a right way to be doing the rush events? That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So this video is going to be about the rush events and the right strategies for you to use to maximize getting rewards in rush events. Before we get started, I want everyone to know that you can save a lot of money using Aptoide with my promo code. Check out the video that's linked to the description of this video that's going to talk about the process on how you can start saving money, and that's 10 to 35% cash back on every purchase you make in this game. And join a bunch of other people that are saving a lot of money by doing so as well. The latest promo code is in the title of that video, so check it out and start saving now. So going back to the rush events, you can see some of the prizes that are available, right? Some of the best things that you get are the mount tokens, and mount tokens are useful to purchase mounts in the rush shop, right? You can see as of right now, you can purchase this Stormflame wheels or the Slayer gourd. Now over time they might add more of them, and that's why it's important for you to have a bunch of these tokens so that when they add new ones you can purchase them as well and get a bunch of stats through this. It also gives a bunch of other prizes, of course. As you can see here, it's not just the tokens. Now, the biggest strategy for you to know is that if you decide to spend everything on every single event, the problem is that you're going to be competing with people who are actually following this advice and saving up tokens for, let's say, 2 months, 3 months, and then shooting for number 1. That's because number 1 also gets this title, which is useful. It gives a bunch of extra perks. So getting ranked number 1 is helpful more than just, getting those mount tokens. Now, to beat people who've been saving for 5 months, you are probably going to have to spend a ton on packs, right? So that becomes a little bit unsustainable because the price you're going to have to pay to get it is not worth it at that point. So what should you be doing if you shouldn't really be spending everything that you have on every single rush event? And the answer is simple. If you go into the quests tab, these are certain rewards that you get for participating in the particular event. Now, I believe that you should always try to max out these. Why? Because they give you guaranteed prizes, and those are nice prizes. So in the Summon Bell Rush, you have to get up to 300 summon bells used up to get the maximum prizes that is available in this particular page. Now it gives you a bunch of summon bells, some of these demon fruits, which are also useful, but the most important thing is what you get at 300 summon bells, and that is the Sword Jade. Now, just like the mount tokens, these sword jades are useful in purchasing mounts as well. So you certainly want to try to get those, and for that you have to get 300 summon bells used up to guarantee yourself that sword jade and all the other prizes that we just saw. Now, once you've done 300 draws, it's best for you to start waiting, because you want to see that, okay, 18 hours are left, who is using how much? And can you compete with them, right? So in my particular case, I've used 301 and I'm already rank 10, which is amazing because rank 10 actually gives me a mount token. So if I'm actually able to maintain rank 10 by just using 301 summon bells, I'm getting a very good deal. I got the guaranteed prizes, and now I'm also getting a mount token. Now, in the last hour, what I want to see is, do I have enough to actually go all the way up to rank 1? If I'm actually aiming for rank 1, of course. If I had decided to use everything I had in the first day, I would be locked in. But now I have the freedom of decision. I can choose whether or not I want to lock myself into this event, or if it's better for me to save for the next one. And if you go to my summon bells, you'll notice I have 426 more remaining. 426 is only going to get me to about 727, which is certainly not enough for rank 1. In fact, it's not enough for rank 2, 3, or 4, right? Which means it's best for me to consider saving it for the next event. Now, if I wanted, of course, I could also just aim for rank 4 or 5, or rank 3 or rank 2. Or if my position dropped below rank 10, I might have decided to spend a little bit more to at least get that one mount token. That also is something that can be done later, right? You don't actually lose information by waiting, you gain additional information. So whatever decision you have to make, it doesn't have to be made in the beginning of the event. You can make that decision 30 minutes before the event period is about to end and decide whether or not it makes sense for you to invest the amount of summon bells that you need to invest to get the certain rank or prizes. Or maybe you realize that there is no chance of you getting a high rank in this particular event, so you just save your summon bells for the next event, and by that time you're probably going to have a lot more saved up and get yourself a much higher chance of being the rank number 1. Right? If you save up for, let's say, 2 to 3 months, you're probably going to have more than 1,000. And that would probably guarantee you rank 1 in a particular summon bell rush. And you've still participated by getting the maximum amount of prizes you can, which are the guaranteed prizes, as those require you to spend at least 300. Of course, you also need to consider the World Treasure, because World Treasure also gives the sword jades, so maybe you might have to draw a little bit more to get the guaranteed prize here as well, but after that you go back to these recommendations of pausing and seeing whether it's best to wait. I hope this was helpful for you. This can be implemented in pretty much every rush event. Get the maximum prizes that you can, which are guaranteed, so that you get that sword jade, and after that wait until like the last hour or 30 minutes and then decide whether you should go all into this event or save up for the next one and have a higher chance of ranking first then. Don't forget that you can save a lot of money in the Legend of Elements using Aptoide with my promo code. Check out the video that's linked to the description, or click the button that's going to appear at the top right of the screen that will take you to that video, and start saving a lot of money using Aptoide with my promo code. And the latest promo code can always be found in the title of that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.